lot of questions for a Norfolk employment company and its ties to a suspected con man. Turns out Dexter Davis's company was listed by a job agency who was sending potential employees his way. 10 on your side's Jason Marks broke the news about him yesterday. He's back now with new information. So, Jason, how did this wanted suspect manage to get his company promoted through this workforce center?
Well, Tom, if you talk to anybody who's dealt with Davis, they'll tell you he's very convincing, always says the right things. And it appears in this case, he was convincing enough to get his job listings posted around the area.
I actually just found this out when I watched the news last night on WAVY TV 10 that this man was on the run.
Charlene Payne French says she was shocked to see her former boss's picture on TV. She first met Dr. Dexter Davis back in March when he gave her a nice title.
Senior directors, and we were supposed to start at $45,000 a year.
Things weren't adding up for Payne French. She was told her new company, RCI, had a distribution center in D.C., but there was nothing there. She says at one point, Davis asked her to find and hire teenagers.
I said, I'm not going any further with this because we're talking about children, get children involved.
Payne French had no idea Ali Sturm would find a flyer on a bulletin board at Green Run High School for a job at RCI. Sturm also thought things seemed a bit off, and when she went to police, they found out Davis was wanted in New Jersey for allegedly conning high school students.
I was shocked and amazed in disbelief.
Bryant Payne was another RCI employee. He, along with Payne French, found out about the job through Opportunity Inc., a workforce center in Norfolk. They say Opportunity Inc. set them up with Davis. They now wonder why the job was posted to begin with.
I thought, workforce development would have done something, okay, because we were referred from them, to this gentleman.
Nobody likes to make a mistake.
Management for Op Inc. says more background work should have been done into RCI. There's a process in place to make sure companies are legit, but in this case, it wasn't followed.
The informal process should have been to do some due diligence online, and because of the nature of this situation, it just wasn't followed.
Now, we asked Virginia Beach schools the same question. They too said more should have been done. A spokesman told me all high school principals were notified about this incident at their most recent league meeting Tuesday. And at that meeting, the assistant superintendent of high schools committed to identifying more stringent vetting practices division-wide. Now, the same thing happened at the ODU Workforce Center. They took the posting down as soon as a former student brought up the red flags. I asked ODU if more should have been done to protect current and former students, but that question was never answered. In the newsroom, Jason Marks, 10 on your side.